you know, children, you have to buy them new clothes because they're not going to fit what they wore last year. You know, men shouldn't be stringent when it comes to that. But women also should be humble and mindful, and waste is haram, and spending unnecessarily is haram.
It's very difficult shopping in Ramadan anyway, because you know, you're fasting and you're dealing with a lot of people in those local Asian areas. If you can, I would advise everybody to do their shopping well in advance.
You know, just sitting down and saying maybe this year we can be a bit modest. How do you feel, Baba? We're going to give that XYZ charity.
We have said that this year because we're obviously going to be helping Palestine.
Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're all doing well. Now we're coming to the nearer to the end of our Ramadan, and now all the fun begins with the Eid shopping. It's a stressful time for us mums, making sure that all the children are kitted out, you know, I just want to know how you lot go about it. Do you go shopping, or have you prepared in advance? Like me, have it all hung up ready well weeks in advance, so that I don't have that issues in the last 10 days of Rosé. It's very difficult shopping in Ramadan anyway, because you know, you're fasting and you're dealing with a lot of people in those local Asian areas. So you know, if you can, I would advise everybody to do their shopping well in advance before Ramadan begins, because that's what I do. And the thought of being in shopping, doing any form of shopping in the last 10 days of Ramadan, it's a no-go for me.
Yeah, I'm not a humble person.
Prices are usually inflated, aren't they? And there's the crowds, you miss out on your ibadat for the last 10 days, because Eid shopping can be very tiring. If we're mindful about what Eid is we're rejoicing, long month of fasting, and Eid is a rejoice of coming together. Yes, it's nice where we should be wearing nice clothes, our best clothes. Doesn't necessarily have to be new, and it doesn't necessarily have to be bought in that month, especially if you've got time issues. I mean, these days you can order it online.
Absolutely.
You've got that, and for children it is nice to receive new clothes. For them to wear that new outfit on the day, it makes it all that more special. But if we are mindful and we do keep to a budget and buy them something new, and make it about family and enjoying visiting the elderly, visiting families that you probably haven't seen in a while, make it special, make it a day whereas normally you wouldn't do. Make it, because everybody cooks a feast. Make it a day where you go and visit family, see new relatives.
I just think about my childhood, how it used to be. And it was the best time choosing your, wearing your new Eid clothes. So I make a lot of fuss over this for my children, and they really enjoy it. And I don't know if they enjoy it, but I really enjoy it. But with us, the ladies, we pre-order from Pakistan, so we're okay. But for the boys, take them out, and they've got to have the trainers. Even though between the two Eids, just 3 months, they like, no, it's new Eid, and I'd never stop them, because I think about how I wanted new things. So really enjoy it, and I couldn't understand my mum. She never, got anything for new stuff herself, and she said, "Nay, I'm okay. Leave me." And that used to, and now I think about it, makes me really sad that why she didn't. Our women, they just put themselves right at the back and said, "No, this needs to be done." So now I make a point in front of my children that no, I need some, and make sure you guys, when you're older, don't give up on life. And because you've worked so hard throughout the month, and this is time of rejoicing, and do, like you said, spend on your family, and even start saving for Eid, giving them presents, and just creating the whole atmosphere.
It doesn't have to, when we say Eid shopping, it doesn't have to be blowing all out in new trainers or new salagamis or sari. I simply am saying that it could be something so small, like even a hijab, a scarf, that's like what, £3 to £5. But for a man or someone else to gift that to his mum or wife or daughter, isn't that so beautiful? do what you can within your means.
Yes.
You know, it's all for Allah's pleasure, isn't it? First, you're pleasing your family.
Yeah, maybe like we have like
pleasure.
Christmas time, they have Secret Santa. Maybe we could have a secret Eid just between the family, just to make it a bit more fun for everybody to have a special moment and have a bit of a laugh. Because then, if you have a budget for £5, that can be like a little bit of an event going on Eid day.
Yeah.
We should and we can encourage our children to maybe buy gifts for each other and keep it within a budget, like under £5 or something, so they can actually go out and do that on their own.
My children do that. Well, one in particular, he always looks after them, and he takes them and gets them to choose their on Eid day.
That's lovely.
So, you know, after Eid prayer, he takes the boys and they all choose their presents. So I know where they're heading, JD straight away. Well, you know, we're lucky now these days. Last year, I mean, I wouldn't go there now with the Next, well, it's been happening. But last year, I was so surprised to see Next had shalwar kameez.
Yes.
And River Island had shalwar kameez for the sherwanis for the boys. So that was quite nice.
Are they the two big shops that we're going to boycott this year?
Yes. So this year we won't be shopping there. It's back to your
Asian shopping mall.
Our local shop.
Yes.
Support your local.
Support local businesses.
Yes. Support your local businesses.
And one of the things I used to do with my youngsters when they were my boys were small, I'd make them, because they didn't have money or spending or whatever, so I'd make them get something from the house, wrap it, and gift it to myself and my husband, because I wanted to teach them the value. And you know, it was so funny. They would literally wrap what we've got already, and it was so funny. I used to love it.
Oh, so this guy, you know, his mother-in-law hated him, and what she did.
Oh, that's nice.
What she did, she wrapped up father-in-law's socks, old socks, and gave that as a present. And he just that was so bad, but so funny at the same time.
And I'm so glad now I have got out of that awful job that I had to do with my children when they were young, especially my daughter. I have to go to do Chandra, because that's where you used to get the bangles and the mehndi.
I love that.
And I used to find that, for one, if it was too cold, oh my God, you'd hear me moaning and groaning. And then she'd go and then she wouldn't decide which mehndi she wanted to put on, who was going to put it on. And I always felt we were one of the last to leave the local Asian areas. I said, God, everybody's gone home and I'm still here. And then the next morning, trying to get those kids up for namaz and then trying to get myself ready, it used to be an ordeal. But I'm glad she's old enough now to do that herself, and now she's married, she can go with her husband. And one less burden shopping trip for me on the last day.
I didn't take them for Chandra last year, so they made me feel real guilty. Because you know, you have to cook and prepare for each day.
Because so you don't know if it's
you don't know, so I have to have all that.
You're like, as a mother,
So this year,
Chandra is a big question mark for me. You know,
me as well.
Yeah, this year they're driving, so they can take themselves, and obviously I will be preparing for Eid. So no Chandra for me.
Yeah, that is Chandra first.
It's always best to try and do your shopping earlier on, because you don't want to lose the importance of the last
10 days. 10 or any day.
The last 10 days are very, very important. You also get quite tired, don't you? Towards the end of the month.
Burn out.
You do.
And you've got to realise now that we're going into the winter months, the namaz times are so close. So if you go shopping, I'm always fearful or mindful I'm going to miss, well I don't, but you know, I always find some corner to pray in, but I don't want to be doing that if I'm in Ramadan. I like to be at home in my place and I can pray in my...
Some people actually do all their shopping before Ramadan.
Yeah, you can do it online.
Yeah, or do it online.
You know, kids choose their own clothes. Do it online.
Yeah, I do all mine before Eid, or before even Rosh Hashanah. Done. You know, sometimes people laugh at me, they ironed and they put in the cupboard, because I don't want to be doing that the night before, because I have too much to do. And by the end, I'm usually so exhausted, you know, physically and mentally, that I don't want to be worrying about what somebody's going to wear. If it's already prepared, or I've got it, even if I haven't ironed it, it's already in a pile. I know my sons are wearing these, my daughter's wearing this, my husband's wearing this, and I'm wearing that. That's it.
You touched on a really good point with the stresses of the economy at the moment. People might be strapped for cash and not want to. Maybe it's a good idea to buy something that they actually need.
It's a conversation and it's communication.
Yes.
And do you know something? No child, no matter how much they want trainers or whatever fancy they call it, I don't even know what they call nowadays, but just sitting down and saying maybe this year we can be a bit modest. How do you feel, Baba? We're going to give that XYZ charity. So maybe we're not going to buy a full outfit, but I can buy you this or that, or
within budget.
We have said that this year because we were obviously going to be helping Palestine, so the kids have to fork out from their shopping. So
it might be a thing to not buy shoes and just to buy the kurta, or maybe. Do you see? It's like just making that compromise, everybody collectively, to say that okay, this year I didn't buy this because I give that money to charity.
Yes. Well, boys tend to wear tops anyway, so tops most of the day, so they're in their tops, and if they want anything, the boys usually just say, right, okay, we'll just get a pair of trousers or a tracksuit or whatever. We don't splash out like we used to when the kids were younger, because they can use their clothes, and kids
should be sensible and waste.
Exactly.
A lot of people are, rather than buying multiple items, maybe this year they're buying one and giving the rest to charity. They're still thinking, the more fortunate people out there, they're thinking, well, I'll still have my budget, but I'll donate the rest.
Yeah, because they're going to sleep in them all day anyway.
Yeah.
Eat and sleep.
I think if you gave your children the option, shall we give it to charity or shall we get you a new item? I think with what's going on in the world at the moment, our kids will probably choose charity.
It's so important to teach them that compassion.
Let them choose so that they don't feel that they've missed out on anything. Give them the choice, and I'm sure they will.
And I think in Ramadan that will teach them, because they would have been food deprived, so they will know the meaning of food, and they will just have to miss out on clothing, which they probably got.
But they won't feel like it's missing out if you've given them the option. If they choose to donate part of their budget to charity, then the reward will be fulfilling for them, and it will teach them compassion for later on in life. You're instilling a value in them that they will be rewarded for, and you'll be rewarded for teaching them that.
I think we just when you've got daughters, you tend to just buy new shalwar kameez.
I don't. The first thing I do is just think about my daughter's outfit. Once she's done, I don't care about it. And then my mum, of course, I always give her a new outfit, but I don't. The world can kill over after that.
My daughter is the hardest child to buy for. She's so fussy. Oh, mum, I don't like something. Oh God! And now she's married. It's a piece of cake because I've got none of that worry. But obviously for Eid,
you've got to buy for yourself. You've got to buy for.
Do not send your daughter in her outfit.
But then I can buy what I like and send it. I don't have that rigmarole of I don't like this, mum. This is too good. You don't want that.
She can still do that.
But she doesn't have.
Mum, I didn't like what you. Have you got the receipt?
She would do that. She would just say, yeah, mum, it's really nice. But if she'd been at home, it'd be a different story.
So I hope you enjoyed our discussion. Please do comment if you've got anything that we can discuss further on. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe.
No, you got their own like, comment and subscribe.
You can just manage it.
Say it again.
Please like, comment and subscribe.